Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new Attack on Titan video. And yes, welcome back to another good news video for episode 77, or the second episode of Attack on Titan, the final season part 2. So in case any of you guys that are new here don't know, good news video is basically me talking about how good the stuff is for a certain episode. And for this video, I will be talking about the episode 77 stuff list. I will be using Jay's strat on Twitter to actually show us how good those stuffs are, and I will be explaining what role they have in the production of the next episode. So yeah, if you guys want to check out the full thread, I will be linking it down below in the description of today's video. So without further ado, let's just get straight into the video. Alright, so here we have the stuff list for episode 77. So script will be made by Hiroshi Seko, storyboard will be Yuichiro Hayashi and Akiko Kudo, episode director will be Jun Shishido, chief animation directors will be two of them, Jinshichi Yamaguchi and also Manabu Akita, and animation directors will be also two animation directors for this action-packed episode, Park Dae-yeol and also Fumihide Sai. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about the episode director. So in case you guys do not know, I'll be briefly explaining it to you guys. Episode director is basically the person that is in charge of literally everything in the episode. They are also the one that is basically confirming this. They are the one that is going to be responsible of everything. They are the episode director. They are the backbone of the episode. So this role is very important in a certain episode. So here we have Jun Shishido, and hear what Bob Temple or Jay says. Director Jun Shishido, Chief Director Shishido is back and is working on episode 2 of part 2. He was responsible for working on very action-heavy episodes in the first part, such as episode 1, episode 14, and the famous episode Assault, which is the episode 7 that got 9.9 rating on IMDb. No doubt that he's going to direct this next episode wonderfully. Alright, so basically Jun Shishido is very well suited for this episode because he is very knowledgeable in terms of action-packed episode. So I am pretty sure that he will definitely nail this episode because he is special in terms of action-heavy episode. Next up, we will be talking about the storyboard. Basically, without storyboard, there won't be any progress of an animation because this is the blueprint of animation. So here we have the storyboarder. The first one, let's talk about the first one first, okay? So Yuichiro Hayashi will be the storyboarder. The mastermind behind the final season is back to storyboard. Storyboard almost a handful of episodes last season. Looks like he's back on track to again storyboard this season's episode. If his name's attached, you already know it's going to be good. Next storyboarder. I am quite shocked with this name, so Akiko Kudo. So this is what Jay says. Interesting enough, we have Kudo's debut as storyboarding their first ever TV anime episode. Be excited because Kudo beautifully animated scenes from Vinland Saga and has ties with Wit Studio and also Production IG. And here are some of their scenes from Vinland Saga. So basically, Akiko Kudo as the storyboarder with also the help of Yuichiro Hayashi. Both of them will definitely going to nail these storyboards in this episode, especially having Yuichiro Hayashi, who is a very talented director, and also Akiko Kudo, who is very well known for their animation in Vinland Saga. So I really hope Akiko Kudo-san can actually participate in key animating some scene in the final season part 2 episode 2. So having an action type of storyboarder is very good for this episode, and I can't wait because this episode is going to be fire. Next up, we have the Chief Animation Director. Again, I'll be explaining it to you guys. So they are the person that is responsible in terms of the consistency of the animation, of the character design for each of them. And yeah, without them, I'm pretty sure it's going to be quite a hassle, so we have two chief animation director for this episode. First one being Jinshichi Yamaguchi, and previous work on Attack on Titan the final season part 1 as chief animation director, and they have also worked on episode 8 of the final season part 1 and also many episodes. For the next chief animation director, Manabu Akita. Yes, the main chief animation director of the final season part 2. So here is what Jay says. Looks like Akita is going to be heavily involved, which I'm not complaining, as every time his supervised characters looks really nice and faithful to Kishi's design. So basically, having the main chief animation director working on this episode, I am quite positively sure we will also be getting some consistent character design for this episode as well. And also, the additional chief animation director Jinshichi Yamaguchi will also definitely help a lot for this episode. Now let's talk about the animation director. So their job is basically to correct some of the cut that is animated by the animators. So their job is very important as well, and we have the animation director Park Dae-yeol. Previously worked on part 1 like in episode 6, but has not had any specific scenes credited, but has worked on a very cool scenes in Psycho-Pass 3. Next up, we also have the animation director Fumi Hidesai. Previously worked on part 1 as chief animation director and now is contributing as an animation director. They usually work in chief animation director and designing characters. They recently has been doing quite a lot of chief animation director work for Zombieland Saga. Let's take a look at what Jay says here. Wonderful mix here of talented individuals from Wit Studio, Production IG and MAPPA Studio coming together to create an epic episode. Directing should be amazing and action should be wonderfully pulled off, as we have a lot of action experts in this episode. And yes, I agree, we have Jun Shishida working on it, the storyboarder Akiko-san, and literally, they all are action experts. And I'm pretty sure they are going to nail this episode, and well, we'll see. It's probably going to be better than the first episode of the final season part 2. Well, that's kind of a hot take, but who knows, the episode is not even out yet. In my opinion, all of these stuffs are very well suited for this episode because it's going to be action packed, action heavy, and I am very happy with this stuff list. Do you guys like it? Well, comment it down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.